तुम्हारा थोड़ा इनर्शिया भी कम हो जाएगा, ठीक है ना। अपनी चॉइस से कर लो, कुछ लोग आगे आ जाओ, कुछ लोग पीछे चले जाओ, कुछ लोग आगे चले जाओ, इधर आ जाओ, पर सीट चेंज करो, जिधर बैठे हो उधर नहीं बैठेगा, अपने मन से बोलो इधर भी हर सीट खा लीजिए। और दोस्तों के साथ नहीं
slowly please mind that cables are there, see those
दोस्तों के साथ नहीं
cables
बैठेंगे तो अच्छा
that
है।
on है बाबा।
यस स्विच ऑन,
आराम से just back side back side back वालों
यस प्लीज हरी अप, स्विच ऑन।
fast fast
Some of you are still taking a good sleep, taking nap. Please change your sleep. ये वीआईपी ग्रैब भी खाली है, इधर आ जाओ। You are invited as VIP. ये गर्ल्स नीचे से इधर आ, हम फॉरवर्ड। ये कलपत्ता अनुपुरम गर्ल्स, अनुपुरम वाले तो आगे रहते हैं ना। ये वाला भी एक सीट खाली है, प्लीज कम आ जाओ, कम फॉरवर्ड। Now you are settled ना, थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेट बैठना है, स्ट्रेट बैठना है, लेटना नहीं, you have to be straight। ठीक है, सीधा बैठ के तो रेडी। अच्छा, now what we have to do, थोड़ा सा ब्रेन स्टॉर्मिंग एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, फिर शुरू करेंगे। बट बिफोर दैट लेट अस लाफ एंड क्यों करें, ठीक है। कुछ लोगों ने तो बहुत दिनों से अच्छे से हंसा ही नहीं होगा, है ना। हंसो, जोर से हंसो। हाँ, ऐसे वाला। यस यस स्टार्ट। इसमें कोई टैक्स नहीं है ना। कुछ लोग तो पिछले 6 महीने से हंसा ही नहीं है।
सर
ओके, उसमें जाते हैं। ये ट्राई करेंगे। क्या नाम है आपका? राजदीप, जोर से हंस के दिखाओ। आर्टिफिशियल। हाँ हाँ। And you know this is the best exercise, ठीक है। अब इसी के साथ में एक चीज और करते हैं, मिक्स नहीं चलेगा।
उधर जाना है, एक मिनट।
यस, कौन पढ़ेगा इसको?
सर
कौन अच्छे से पढ़ेगा? जस्ट रेज योर हैंड, बट यू शुड बी कॉन्फिडेंट। ठीक है ना, नो मिस्टेक। यू विल ट्राई। यस देखते हैं।
Red, blue, yellow, red, green, black, red, blue, yellow, red, green.
जो कलर है वैसा नहीं करना है।
अच्छा green, black, yellow, green, black, yellow, red, light blue, blue.
और कौन है? इसको लगता है मैं बहुत अच्छे से कर सकता हूँ। यू विल ट्राई। क्यों? कौन करेगा? यू विल ट्राई। यस।
green, green, black, yellow, red, gray, blue, yellow, green, blue, black, yellow, blue, black, blue, gray, red, black, green, red, yellow, gray, green, gray, green, yellow, gray, red.
सब लोगों ने ट्राई करना। चलिए लास्ट।
सर मुझे इस
ये ऊपर से नहीं पढ़ना, नीचे से पढ़ना।
नीचे से
रिवर्स।
Red, brown, yellow, brown, blue, green, gray, blue, brown, red, gray, yellow, green, gray, green, gray, yellow, brown, green, sorry, yellow, red, green, brown.
चलिए तो ऐसे कुछ एक्सरसाइजेस होती है, अगर हम करते हैं तो हमारा माइंड फंक्शन अच्छे से होता है और हमारा लेफ्ट और राइट माइंड का कोऑर्डिनेशन होता है। ठीक है ना, दैट वी कैन ट्राई। राइट, करेंगे ना? अच्छा, चलो एक चीज और मैं याद दिलाता हूँ जो हम लोग बचपन में करते थे। हाथ फ्री कर लो, ना ऐसे करो, करते हैं शुरू कर सकते हैं। थोड़ा सा प्रेस करो, ऐसे हाथ नीचे में ऐसा पूरा प्रेस करो अच्छे से। और टीचर लोग भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है ना? ऐसा किया फिर हम ये वाला गेम करते थे ना, करो ये ऐसे करना है, फिर उसके बाद में ऐसे बंद करके पास करो, करो पास। ताली नहीं बजानी है, ये ऐसा करना है, इधर भी प्रेस करना है, ठीक है, इधर भी प्रेस करना है। कुछ लोग नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, नो नो ऐसे नहीं, प्रॉपर प्रॉपर ये ऐसे होगा। ठीक है, चलिए अगेन अगेन जॉइन जॉइन है, ऐसे करो। उसके बाद क्या करना है, इसको ऐसे रोटेट करना है 10 टाइम्स क्लॉकवाइज, 10 टाइम्स एंटी क्लॉकवाइज करो। पहले हमको फिर एक फिंगर को करो राइट, ऐसे करो करो। पहले हमको फिर ये वाला फिंगर, फिर ये
यस सर।
हो रहा है?
यस
हो रहा है ना? कर पा रहे हैं? चलो ठीक है, इस बीच में ऐसे बहुत सारी एक्सरसाइजेज होती हैं दैट वी कैन ट्राई। हमारा लेफ्ट और राइट में, ठीक है ना, दैट इज कनेक्टेड विद आवर माइंड। तो हमारी कनेक्टिविटी डेवलप होगा तो हमारा माइंड एक्टिवली वर्क करे, ठीक है ना। और इसी बीच व्हाट हैपन, लोग दोबारा से लेट गए तो प्लीज 20 मिनट, ठीक है। तो अभी हम अपना काम शुरू करते हैं, ये सब एक रिफ्रेशमेंट के लिए था। So what we are going to deal, we are going to deal the very important part which is related to class 9 as well as in class 10. In class 9, 9 वाले कितने लोग हैं? How many? ठीक है, good. And 9 we have seen atom, molecules and ions. Okay. Then in class there is a one chapter that is called chemical reaction and types of chemical reaction.
Reactions and equations.
हाँ, reaction and equations में types of chemical reactions. But before that, I believe सबको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन आता है, ऑर्डर वाला भी आता है, 1s2 2s2 सबको आता है, जिसको नहीं आता बस रेज योर हैंड। इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन से क्लोरीन, क्लोरीन इज 17, हम लिखते हैं 2 8 and 7, this is old one. In new form we write as 1s2 2s2 like that. आता है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Clear to all of you? आता है?
ठीक से नहीं पता।
ठीक से नहीं पता, that you can मैडम ये कौन नहीं हुआ? So this is a kind of analogy that you can observe through class sections here in student. In that form, I am not going into that much detail that you can do yourself. Okay, but it is the foundation stage. It is the very ground stage that you must know along. This direction. This is the sequence, and this sequence is called HAU principle. That means the very simple thing, we are arranging the electrons in shell के अंदर, subshells के अंदर, orbitals में अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन क्या करता है? Spin. So this is the sequence. And it is written in the form of a 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p like. Okay? And every subshell, every orbital has its own capacity. This is the electronic configuration that we must learn. It is a very fundamental thing. If we are not knowing, we cannot step forward. So ये हमें सीखना पड़ेगा. That will be helping you in a lot way electronic configuration. This is the modern electronic configuration. These are the elements where it is written in the electronic configuration, and you can observe the short one also. It is the expanded one in the last before column, and in the last column you can see it is in the form of short. Okay. You can go through easily, you can learn. Yes, but that is the way we have to learn. But keep in your mind, there is a capacity. In the S you can fill 2, in the P 6, in the D N, F
40.
F के बाद
2m square.
जी में कितना आएगा? F तक तो हमने रटा, उसके बाद क्या आएगा? F के बाद G. Like that you have to understand. This is the very first step. इसमें कोई doubt है, you can ask me. अगर हमें ये नहीं आएगा, we cannot take step forward. If you want to really learn the chemistry, a step up, little bit extra you want to know. This is the foundation step that you can get in class 11, chapter 2. Okay? These notes are available already shared in your you can see here. But control us up. Up, down. Just stop. Just you can see here chromium. Now we are coming to the certain exceptions. We are coming to certain exceptions. Here is a chromium. You can observe. So it is chromium. Similarly, you can observe the copper. Okay, a little bit changes. A little bit changes there. It is because of we want to stabilize the atom. हम उस एटम को stabilize करते हैं. These are the exceptions. And if you are going to the whole periodic table, which is published by IUPAC, you can find out certain more exceptions. Okay? But the starting one are these chromium copper. This is a very fundamental thing. इसमें कोई doubt है, you can ask. And one more thing I am expecting from your side, you must go through the periodic table. You know the little bit number of rows, that is called periods, then columns, and you know the name of certain group of elements, halogens, noble gases. Group 18 is called noble gases. Group 17 halogen. Group 17 halogen. Group 16 chalcogen. ठीक है. Group 15 that is you want a little bit extra. Nitrogen. Similarly, group 14. Group 14. This top element of group 14, carbon, silicon, germanium, like. Okay? You know the noble metals. Which are noble metals? Gold, platinum, and silver. Good. You know the uranium? You know trans-uranium elements? Elements after 90. Uranium, that is called. You know actinides? Actinides? एक्टिनाइड नाम सुना है ना? लालू का नाम सुना है? लालू? Actinides are basically लालू, मतलब lanthanum to lutetium. लालू की बेटी सीलू, मतलब सीनियम से lutetium. ऐसा थोड़ा मेमोरी में रखना है. Then come to actinides. Actinides are starting from actinium, but actually starting from yes. So a little bit idea about periodic table is there. एक बहुत basic fundamental है. Without it we cannot move forward. ठीक है, ये कर लेंगे. कोई doubt है? Now come to the second. When we are making an atom into ion, how many types of ion generally? Cation and anion. You know. When a molecule is converted into ion, like CO2 is converted into carbonate. You know the formula of carbonate? CO3 2 minus. It is cation or anion? Anion. Ca2 plus calcium. Aluminium cation 3 plus. Okay. Then silver Ag plus. But where we are writing this Ag plus, where we are writing Cl minus, it is depending upon electronic configuration. How it is depending upon electronic configuration? So Sodium is 2A1. It is having tendency to lose one electron. It is existing as a Na plus. Calcium 2 plus. Magnesium 2 plus. In class 9, we have done a little exercise about formation of salt. We can write Mg2 plus Cl minus, cross multiply करते थे ना? This method is called crisscross method, and we are getting a salt. Okay? इतना clear है किसी को? कोई doubt है? Doubt है? Then अब एक छोटा सा एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. I am giving you the name, you write the formula. Take out your pen, be ready. नाम नहीं लिखेंगे, but you can generate the formula. I want only formula. हाँ? सोच तो रहे. कैल्शियम लिखो. कैल्शियम इज Ca2 प्लस. देखा? कैल्शियम 2 प्लस देखा? Then write chloride. Chloride is
1 minus.
Cl minus. क्या फॉर्मूला बनेगा? Cl2. Okay. Now write aluminium 3 plus. Aluminium 3 plus. Formula will be Al3 plus. And write नाम मत लिखो, just write the symbol Al3 plus. उसके बाजू में लिखो सल्फेट. What is the formula of sulfate? SO4 2 minus. जोर से बोलो. SO4 2 minus. और बनाओ. Al2 SO4 4 thrice. सब स्क्रिप्ट में लिखना है, नॉट इन सुपर स्क्रिप्ट. नीचे लिखते हैं ना? ठीक है, चलिए. अब तुम्हारा टेस्टिंग है ना? कैल्शियम लिखो. अगेन लिखा कैल्शियम. ऑक्सलेट. अब देखते हैं किसने 9 पास किया. ऑक्सलेट.
कैसे?
ऑक्सलेट.
Oxalate.
यस, ऑक्सलेट. कैल्शियम एंड ऑक्सलेट. ऑक्सलेट आता है? राइटिंग क्या? Oxalate will be C2O4 2 minus. C2O4 2 minus. हम जो गवार आते हैं उसमें ऑक्सलेट होता है. अंगूर खाते हैं उसमें ऑक्सलेट होता है. लौकी खाते हैं उसमें ऑक्सलेट होता है. C2O4 2 minus. Formula will be Ca2 C2O4 twice. नहीं. C2O4. आया सबको बनाना? You got it? एक और ट्राई करें. Now write silver. Silver is Ag plus 1. उसके साथ में लिखो फॉस्फेट. Phosphate is yes. Phosphate is PO4 3 minus. Formula will be Ag thrice PO4. Okay. अब रिवर्ट करते हैं. ठीक है, लिखो फॉर्मूला. A4 A कैपिटल A नीचे 4 बड़ा ब्रैकेट बिग ब्रैकेट Fe ये छोटा ब्रैकेट.
सर A4 के बाद एक बड़ा ब्रैकेट.
Yes, this is K4. Okay. Here is this Fe. Okay. Now separate it.
क्या ऐसी जैसे सी एस
K4 Fe bracket start Cn whole 6. Separate it. Separate it out. It should be it should be K plus because it is 1. And here is Fe Cn 6 4. Write the name potassium ferrocyanide. पोटेशियम फेरोसाइनाइड ये सब हमारा टिप्स पे होना चाहिए बहुत आसान है क्या वो टिप्स नहीं है so it is K4FeCN6 potassium ferrocyanide then CuN4 copper nitrate. Now check it whether it is right or wrong.
Cupric nitrate.
It should be
Cupric nitrate.
it should be copper nitrate. Okay. CuNO3 2. Copper existing in two forms, but we are thinking this is the most stable.
फिर अगर कुछ टू नहीं है तो आपने जो पहले लिखा था सी
वो भी चलेगा, but that is Q plus Q3. वो बात का है. So this is the basic idea of class 9. Okay. This is the basic idea of class 9. Forming a salt, and from the salt you are getting the ions. Is it okay? This is the basic fundamental that you must identify. Now we are going to learn how to separate in an accurate way. Okay. So we can take the example of it because we face a difficulty in separation. So this is our aluminium. We have written aluminium 2 SO4 4 5. Is it right? Is it right?
यस सर
Aluminium sulfate. What is scientific method to separate it? Just write this 2 here and aluminium it will go like that, and here is 2 or 3 3 right SO4 2 minus. This is the method how we can green है दिख रहा है आपको सबको दिख रहा है ना तो दिस इज व्हाट एल्यूमिनियम सेपरेट एल्यूमिनियम सल्फेट हमने उसको कैसे सेपरेट किया दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट दैट विल हेल्प यू इन फ्यूचर आल्सो but the immediate impact you will get the idea while you will be studying acid base and salt in the salt process you can do it will be helpful in that. This is aluminium sulfate. Okay. Now coming to the main part. Let's go back. So crossing करते हैं पूरा cross. पूरा cross. Yes, Redox 1. Yes. Next page where see the next second page. Yes. Now we are going to deal with अभी हमारा असली ध्यान शुरू होता है Now you have to focus over the most important types of reactions. These are called which reactions? Redox reactions. And these redox reactions, theoretically, syllabus wise is okay, but they are playing important role in our digestion process, our aging process, our stress process. You have heard the term free radicals. In our body, free radicals are generated, which are leading to stress. They are leading to aging process. They are leading to generation of cancer. That we must understand how biologically they are important. All are connected with this process, oxidation and reduction. You can imagine how when we are taking oxygen, oxygen is taken as O2, whether it is utilized as O2. No, it is not utilized as O2. So that is, but when this oxygen is going to connected with oxygen, oxygen is connected with hemoglobin. It is forming oxyhemoglobin. Okay, these are the biological process. Now let us put our emphasis on your eyes because the second part of it is connected with this phase. It is self-explanatory. There is no need to explain how we can define the oxidation reduction in terms of various level of concept. These notes are already available. Just go through. Then I will ask the questions. Now, just see that. Put your whole focus here, try to understand, then I'll ask the question over. And थोड़ा सा size reduce, थोड़ा size reduce 100 कीजिएगा, थोड़ा और ज़्यादा दिखाइए.
Reduce करो.
Yes. Just see properly. Just try to understand how we are going to configure this concept as an oxidation and as a reduction. Because next step is connected with that only. How we are defining oxidation, how we are defining reduction. Because your exercise that we are going to perform will be totally based on these concepts. If you are losing the focus, we cannot perform. Metal and non-metal. E electropositive, electronegative, electron. If we are taking group wise, it is 15, 16, 17 group, and group 1, 2, and 13. These are the various levels. First level in terms of oxygen and hydrogen. Electropositive and electronegative. Because oxygen is electronegative, chlorine is electronegative, sodium is electropositive. In that term, it is mentioned here. And थोड़ा और scroll कीजिए. Yes. Come on, 15, 16, 17 means the elements belonging to group 15, 16 and 17. Suppose oxygen is added, it is called oxidation. But oxygen is belonging to which group? Oxygen is related to which group? Group 16. And in the oxygen, next element is sulfur. If we are adding oxygen, it is also called oxidation. If we are adding sulfur, it is also called oxidation. That means the element similar to oxygen. And oxygen is a metal or non-metal? Non-metal. That means every concept is very well connected with the previous concept. Oxygen, non-metal, electronegative, and its group. Similarly, hydrogen, electropositive, metals, and group 1. Similarly, group 2 also. Group 2 is also having metals. And 13, some of the elements of group 13, aluminium like that. That means every concept is sequentially arranged. If we are going the first step, we can very well connect to the second. Minus, where it is written plus 15, plus 16, plus means that elements are being added. Minus means we are removing. Here you are at a stage of commando stage, you have to learn, you have to think yourself what is the meaning of it. Don't go for only bookish knowledge. So this is the very first thing. But in the last one, the sixth one, it is totally new for all of you. We will explain it. But before that, come to the fourth one. It is in terms of electrons. In terms of electrons. The very simple thing, write the equation Na, write Na. You know the symbol of Na? Giving with the arrow. Na arrow, Na plus and electron. Okay, this process is oxidation or reduction? Oxidation. Oxidation. So in the short form, we are writing oxidation. Write it.
Yes.
Written. That electron is taken by chlorine, converted into Cl minus. Which process?
Reduction.
Reduction. Reduction. That we are writing as R and reduction. Okay. Understood? This is the process of first process is oxidation, second is reduction. Okay. This first one is oxidation, second one is okay. In the reduction process, chlorine is taking the electron. Just put your eyes there. Chlorine is taking one electron, but that electron is supplied by sodium. So second process is reduction, which is helping in the process of reduction sodium. Again, listen. Second process is
Reduction.
it is second. Second is reduction. Okay, that means it is taking electron.
Yes.
In the process, which one is helping? Sodium. So sodium is supplying the electron. The second process is reduction. In the reduction process, sodium is helping. Which helps is called agent. Which process agent? कौन से process में help कर रहा है? Reduction. So it is called reducing agent. But that reducing agent is undergoing oxidation. ठीक है? अब रिवर्स समझते हैं. First reaction is oxidation. अभी लिखना नहीं, just इधर. उधर देखो और मेरा जवाब. First is oxidation. In oxidation, which is helping? First process is oxidation. In oxidation, sodium is losing electron. Sodium is losing electron. In the process of losing electron, chlorine is helping because it is taking electron. So first step is oxidation. In oxidation process, which is helping? Chlorine. Chlorine will be oxidizing agent, but undergoing
Reduction.
Got it? Any doubt? क्वेश्चन पूछूं इसी पे? रेडी?
Yes, sir.
इसको लगता है मैं बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट हो गया, वो खड़े हो जाओ, मैं पूछता हूं। अभी तो सब लोग आप बोल रहे हैं, गलत होने से घबराओगे तो कभी कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे। हाँ, खड़े हो जाओ। आपको खड़ा होना है? क्या अच्छा, ठीक है। अच्छा, आप ही खड़े हैं, ठीक है। तो पहले आपसे ही करते हैं शुरुआत, राइट? Which one is reducing agent? Right? केवल 2 सेकंड का टाइम है, इससे ज्यादा सोचने का टाइम नहीं है। Which is undergoing oxidation? Which is working as a reducing agent? Which is working as a oxidizing agent?
Fluorine.
And loss of electron is called? Gain of electron is called? ठीक है, गुड। चलो ये आगे कर, आसान है, ये के बच्चे भी सीख सकते हैं। अभी थोड़ा इसका लेवल बढ़ा दें। But before rising the level, let us re-examine this process. Here is Na going as a Na plus and electron. Here is our chlorine taking electron converted into chloride. ठीक है? This is 2, 8, 1.
Yes.
And this is 2, 8. It is 2, 8, 7. It is
2, 8.
Now we are trying to understand the next level of concept, which is better than this one. It is called oxidation number and oxidation state. Oxidation number and oxidation state. Okay. Here is sodium. Sodium is losing one electron, going as a sodium plus. So it is attaining a new state by losing the electron. It is gaining the electron. So wherever electron is going out, we are taking electron, and the number of electrons going out, number of electrons taken will be considered as its oxidation state. So sodium initially 0 oxidation state, then going as a Na plus. Chlorine again 0, going as a minus 1. So what will be the oxidation state of aluminium? Aluminium plus 3. Calcium, magnesium, okay. Then carbonate. Overall carbonate is minus. कुछ पूछना है?
डायरेक्टली ऐसे बोल रहे हो मैग्नीशियम का +2 है, एल्यूमिनियम का +3 है, लेकिन वहां से जब कंपाउंड फॉर्म करता है तो बोल सकते हैं ना, अगर डायरेक्टली बोल रहे हो मेटालिक फॉर्म है तो उसका ऑक्सीजन स्टेट 0 होगा।
मैं भी वही कह रहा हूँ, जब नेगेटिव स्टेट में है, मेटल स्टेट में 0 है, whenever it is going to form a compound, it will whether take electron or give electron, in that form we are going to form the oxidation. Okay, this is the part. And now come to one step forward. It is CO3 minus carbonate. Okay. Now we want to find out the oxidation state of carbon. We can go mathematically. We are considering it as a X. plus 3 oxidation state of oxygen. How can we predict oxygen? Group 16 having tendency to take how many electrons? 2 electrons. Minus 2 equal to that charge. कितना आएगा ऑक्सीजन और कार्बन? कार्बन इज प्लस। किसको आया ये मेथड? सबको आया? सबको आया? चलो भी टेस्टिंग कर लेते आया कि नहीं आया। It is SO4 2 minus। सबका कैलकुलेट करो। हो रहा है? No pencil, no pen। Sulfur will be okay, nice. Let me see. Let me show one more. It is called which ion? Ammonium. Nitrogen? Nitrogen? Okay. Then phosphorus or 3 minus? Phosphorus?
1.
X minus 8 minus 3 plus 5. Okay. Then what is the name of it? Ammonia. Nitrogen? Nitrogen minus 3. Okay. The amazing fact is the oxidation state may be plus, it may be minus, it may be 0, like our currency. We can spend 20 rupees, we can gain 10 rupees, we can have a fraction of it, but that is not oxidation state. अब हमारा इस प्रोसेस को देखें। अभी हमारा रियल काम जिसमें हमें फोकस करना है, प्रैक्टिकल भी इसी के ऊपर बेस्ड है। I think you know this compound. What is the name? Potassium. Okay. We can write plus and the whole one is minus. MnO4 1 minus is called permanganate. Color पर्पल पिंक। ठीक है, तो मैं इसको हटा कि ये जब एक्वस फॉर्म में ऐसा एग्जिस्ट करेगा। permanganate ion, it is converted into suppose Mn2 plus। अभी तुम्हें फोकस करना इधर चल। It is Mn2 plus। ओके, अब देखो मैं इसको कैसे एडजस्ट करता हूं। कितना ऑक्सीजन है? 4। आई एम राइटिंग 4H2। ऑक्सीजन इज बैलेंस्ड। ठीक है, हाउ आई एम डूइंग? इधर जितना ऑक्सीजन एक्स्ट्रा है उसमें मैंने क्या लिखा? व्हाट आई एम राइटिंग हियर? वाटर। बट ऑक्सीजन इज बैलेंस्ड, which is not balanced hydrogen. कितना? 8। It is not 8 hydrogen, it is in the form of 8H plus because it is not H2, it is H plus because oxygen is 2 minus, it is H. Okay, is it balanced? Is it balanced? In the atomic ionic form it is balanced. 1 mm 1 mm, oxygen 4 oxygen, hydrogen 8, but it is not balanced in terms of charge। कितना चार्ज है? 1 minus 8 overall 7 plus। इधर कितना चार्ज? 2। इधर कितना एक्स्ट्रा है? 5 plus, which is balanced by adding 5 here। Got it? मैडम इसको सॉल्व करना। नेक्स्ट अरे इसी में Yes. So this one is which process? Oxidation or reduction? Oxidation or reduction? Reduction. Because oxygen is going out. It is which process? Liquid. थोड़ा फास्ट लिखना है दोनों हैंड से लिखोगे थोड़ा फास्ट हो जाएगा
Sir, can you again explain that is for
it is MnO4 minus okay converted into Mn2 plus the MnO4 minus color भी लिखो color is pink चलेगा पर्पल भी चलेगा ओके और ये तो जस्ट व्हाइटिश पिंक है यू कैन नॉट डिफरेंशिएट जैसे तुमने वो इट इज कॉल्ड सेंथा नमक वैसा लिखा होगा Mn2 plus here four oxygen that are balanced by water by adding water opposite side ये कल के पेपर में आने वाला है ठीक है ना इसलिए यू आर फोकसिंग ओवर इट देन यू कैन सॉल्व दैट then in balancing the process of oxygen hydrogens it is becoming excess so 4 to the 8 we have added 8H plus opposite side okay and then we balance the charge and we are writing this process is reduction or oxidation reduction or oxidation reduction because it is taking electron now see one more thing now no use of pen just tell me the oxidation state of Mn oxygen Mn oxidation state of Mn plus 7 nice great okay so plus 7 to plus 2 oxidation state is increasing or decreasing which process reduction so how can we identify first oxygen is going out electron is being added and oxidation state is increasing or decreasing okay now the second one is very simple process Fe2 plus some of you know the name of Fe2 plus is called ferrous it is called ferrous what it is doing it is losing its one electron converted into ferric that ferric you can understand from the electronic configuration table ferrous ferric write the color of ferrous is light green ferrous is light green लिखा ferric is you know ferric brown red and this is our first process it is our second process is oxidation or reduction oxidation it is oxidation ठीक है first process is reduction second is oxidation which is working as reducing agent which is working as a reducing agent
First.
ferrous ठीक है which is undergoing oxidation ferrous okay which is working as an oxidizing agent permanganate undergoing reductions so which is working as a reducing agent undergoing oxidation permanganate is working as oxidizing agent undergoing reduction how can we identify this oxidation Has to vary. Oxidation number is increasing. It is losing electron. Okay. Now we go to balance it. How many electrons? 5. If the whole equation is multiplied by 5, so now it is balanced. Now it is balanced. How can we write this balance equation? Just write this one. और मैं ये left वाला left में right वाला right. बोलो कोई doubt है किसी? Is there any doubt? In a similar fashion, I am going to write the next equation, but you must be very clear about it. Which is oxidizing agent, which is reducing agent, which is undergoing oxidation, which is undergoing reduction, and कितना oxidation number change हो रहा है like that. I think it is clear. कोई doubt है तो I will explain it again. Otherwise, you can connect with your neighborhood through Bluetooth. They will help you to understand the concept. ठीक है? बोलिए कोई doubt है? Any doubt? ठीक है? Now come to the second one. Same part. In place of that, I am writing this. You know the name. I told you.
Oxalate.
It is what?
Oxalate. Oxalate.
What? It is
Oxalate.
oxalate. It will go as like that. Now tell me this process. Oxidation or reduction?
Reduction. Reduction.
It is which process? Oxidation. It is which process?
Reduction. Oxidation.
It is which process? Oxidation. Okay. And it is which process? Reduction.
Reduction.
ये तो reduction ही रहेगा ना. So now we are having one oxidizing agent and two reducing agent. The combined equation will be called redox. Let us try one more. वो भी सबको आता है. It is the part of
potassium glycol.
yes, great. It is A2Cr2O7. The name is potassium dichromate. Color orange. And which ion we are taking? Chromate. Yes, chromate. Okay. What is the oxidation state of chromium? Calculate. Orally. Plus 6. How plus 6? 2x minus 14 equal to minus 2. ठीक है ना? It is plus 6. It converts into chromium 3 plus. Write the color of chromium 3 plus green. That will help you a lot. Chromium 3 plus. Although all the things are available in notes, सब कुछ लिखा है notes में. So this is which color? Orange. Converted into green. कितना लिखा तुमने? Have you done this one? ठीक है, now balance it. कितना chromium? How many chromium? 2. So we can write 2 in prefix. Right? Now balance the oxygen. 7 oxygen. What should I write there?
7.
Plus 7 H2. And to balance the hydrogen,
Yes.
कितना hydrogen? 14 H plus. 14 H plus. And now balance the charge. Balance the charge. 2 minus 14 plus. Kitna plus? 12 plus. And here how much? 6 plus. Kitna extra? 6. What should I add? 6. It is balanced. If you still you are having doubt, raise your hand, you can stand, you can ask. But if you are not asking doubt, you will face the music. Charge is good. This is oxidation state. The charge is minus 2. It is 14 plus. Overall is 12 plus. And here is 6 plus. 6 plus is extra. Plus is balanced by that. Doubt है किसी को still you can ask. No issue. पूरा क्लास सबको आ गया, मुझको नहीं आया. You should raise your hand. You don't dare to ask.
सर
Yes.
तो एक बार ऑक्सीडेशन एक बार सेकेंड कैसे फाइंड करें?
Oxidation कैसे find out? It is just mathematical. We want to find out chromium. कितना chromium है? 2. 2x. Oxygen is minus 2. So minus 14 equal to charge. Okay. So this one is which reaction? This one is which reaction? Oxidation, reduction? Reduction. This one?
Oxidation. Reduction. Oxidation.
So if I am taking first, second, I am writing it as the first, writing it as the fourth.
ये सेकेंड वाला रिडक्शन है ना, ये ऑक्सीडेशन.
Second is oxidation. This is again which process? Oxidation. This is which process? Reduction. Check. Now let me ask the question. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Not a straight battery that I can love. The same question I am asking in the form of a language. Okay? Not in terms of ions. This reaction, these reactions are written in the form of ions. Okay? The very first reaction in the terms of ions, second reaction in the terms of ions, they are called ionic equations. Every equation, whether it is oxidation or reduction, it is called half reaction. Which reaction? Half. When we are balancing, joining, we are writing a single equation. It is called full redox reaction or a balanced redox reaction. Okay. It is helpful in biological process as well as in chemical process. Clear? Now tell me. I'm asking in the same thing. I'm asking in the form of a language. Potassium dichromate. Because actually it is potassium dichromate. Individually it is not existing. Potassium dichromate is. Put your whole focus here. Coffee में कुछ नहीं देखना. Potassium dichromate is treated with ferrous, but ferrous is not existing individually. It should exist in the form of certain compound salt. The salt is FeSO4 It is called ferrous sulfate. Tomorrow you can see in the lab. Color is light green. Okay.
Blue bit.
Hmm.
Green bit.
And but the problem with this salt is it is not stable in atmospheric condition. That's why it is combined with one more salt, FeSO4, NH4 twice SO4. कोई आगे बता है? Do you know it? नोट्स में भी लिखा होगा 6H2. This salt is having how many salts? 2. Ferrous sulfate whole name is called in the short form FAS, ferrous ammonium sulfate. It can exist. There is no effect of oxygen over it. Water. It is FAS, and you can see here. You can see here. It is called at the top Mohr's salt. It is called Mohr's salt. Okay. So how I am telling it? वो सब उधर मिलेगा. You can see potassium dichromate in acidic medium. Why I am putting the name acidic medium? Because H plus. But this H plus is coming from H2SO4, not from HNO3, not from acetic acid. You must understand. So this is what इसमें एक titration हम करेंगे. So here potassium dichromate is reacting with FAS. But actually the reacting agents are, here is dichromate, here is FAS. And the ions which are common, they are called spectator ions, which are not involved. They are just working as a vehicle, they are working as a agent which is helping in the reaction. The same, but I can narrate. This potassium dichromate is reacting with oxalate. But that oxalate is actually existing as H2C2. Which acid? Oxalic acid. The oxalic acid is COH on COH dot 2H. Then you can see in the left fiber oxalic acid. These oxalates are not good for health. Kidney में जो stone बनने का oxalate का. So that is the process. So here are two oxidizing agents and two reducing agents. Okay, oxidizing agent undergoes reduction, but helps in oxidation, and reducing agent undergoes but helps in. In this process, you can identify which is oxidizing agent, which is reducing agent, which is oxidation process, which is reduction. बोलिए कोई डाउट है? If you want to ask, you react. That you can get it in the notes. But these are the very fundamental steps. अगर ये नहीं आएगा तो you cannot do. Very difficult to solve the problems. Yes.
So you said if your hydrogen ion वो H2SO4 से आया है, HNO2 नहीं आया.
Yeah. Because what's happening, it depends upon the nature of acid. Suppose we are taking normal acid, like acetic acid. It is a weak acid. Its ions are not that much potentialized. They can work to provide the meaning. Suppose we are taking HNO3, just a little bit stronger oxidizing. If we are taking HCl, it is a little bit lower. That means we want, actually what I am telling you, which is stronger, which is not stronger, on what basis we can do it. That is little one more concept which we will do in the next class. It is called its potential. Reduction potential. Reduction and oxidation. देखो oxidation and reduction both cannot occur separately. Number इधर oxidation होगा, वो ये मैंने पास है, मैंने इसको लिया, जैसे reverse again, it's a complementary part. So when oxidation is taking place, simultaneous reduction. But how can I define oxidation and reduction? Because there are certain things. Oxidation you can define in terms of oxygen. You can define it, oxygen is non-metal, you can define it in terms of non-metal. Oxygen is an electronegative, you can define it in terms of electronegative. So one term can be explained, can be defined in different point of view that we have seen in the beginning paper. And but the most of the simplest criteria we are telling which is available to us. But in most of the cases, the available to us is oxygen removal, electron, and oxidation. Here we can see this. It is plus 6. Plus 6 is going into plus 3. The oxidation number is decreasing, reduction. Here paras to paric. Oxidation number is increasing. Oxidation. If we want to find out the oxidation number of this one to this one, then you can observe here. You can see it is plus 3, it is plus 4.
Then what is the difference between oxidation state and oxidation?
Oxidation state of that. Here is chromium, but chromium is not individual chromium. It is in the form of a cluster. So when it is in the form of a cluster, it is generally called. In most of the books, you will find the synonyms of that. That means both are similar, but in real sense, oxidation state is related to individual single ion. This is chromium 3 plus. Chromium 3 plus may be called as oxidation state as well as oxidation. No, but this oxidation state is a better. In higher class, we will talk activity number. That is different thing. But here, what is happening? Plus 6 to plus 3. Oxidation number is decreasing.